Again. Oh, it's bowled him. It's bowled him. He played on a slow delivery. And Shafiq has been castled by Lasith Malinga.
And it's Sri Lankan turn now to rejoice in the aisles. What a good blow. It was expected, it was on the cards. Lasith Malinga introduced, he slowed down the runway and he has picked up a wicket as well. He has broken the partnership. Singing begins, the dancing begins, and the big walk back to the hutch begins for Asad Shafiq. He goes after scoring 33, it's 90 for 4.
They excite the crowd. He'll be the man Pakistan will be looking to take them. And he gets off the mark. They're running the first run quick. Will they come back for two? They don't. So end of the over. 4 runs and a poised. Pakistan 51 runs of 30 balls. To add to the excitement in the box, Danny Morrison and Russell Arnold.
Thank you, Roche. And it sure is. And unlucky, well, it is for some, dragged off the back of the blade. The bail shook for a bit and then dropped. Incredible.
Yeah, you could see Malinga blowing.
Oh, that's a bit of a wild one. And now with the paces back for Sri Lanka, might be 10 and over. But I tell you what, that ball coming on, Boom Boom Afridi, he likes it coming onto the blade.
He's looking to bowl away from the right-hander. Because Afridi very strong when the ball's bowled at him. Tisara Pereira, of course, doesn't have the pace to bowl that short delivery. With that wide Yorker, that's the option.
Goes for it again. This time finds his mark. And Afridi will have to settle for a single.
Or just like Pakistan, when Sri Lanka were batting, Sri Lanka will be happy to concede just the singles. It's the boundaries that they need to stop.
Yes, your countryman was a little nervous earlier on. That was the opening stanza of this innings. Dear Roshan, when he was on with Waqar Yunus. Look at the comparison. Sri Lanka were 119 for 3, but stuttered badly and got bowled out. Pakistan, they're 4 down for 93 at this stage. So it's just beautifully poised. Change of pace and the skipper goes big, but not big enough. He'll just have to get one.
Sri Lanka need to hang in there. Just a wicket here. Afridi and Misbah-ul Haq. Not much batting to come. Shoaib Malik can bat, but not in good form. And then it's all the bowlers. He's not been able to pick that slower ball well. Sri Lanka will be bowling lots of slow balls because the deep mid-wicket is out there and the third man is in the circle.
Geez, it was a good shot for one from Misbah. Slower one, beautifully bowled and not that far away from the stumps.
Off the back of the hand. Just takes a lot of practice, that ball. Got to keep practicing for a long time and then gain the confidence to bowl it at pressure situations like this.
Well, he's capable of dragging a slower delivery and just hoisting it away into the crowd. Subtle changes in the field. So we've got third man coming up. We've got fine leg up inside the circle and the men on the fence. Long on, mid-wicket and deep square leg back there. And that'll be another wide. Just got to get that a bit straighter, does Pereira.
Got it wrong by about an inch. That's all it was. And of course the angle that it was going away from the batsman made it tough. Sangakkara telling him just get it slightly straighter. Not easy. It's an intimidating batsman on strike who's very adept at putting you into the crowd.
Another good slower delivery and will just be a single. So Sri Lanka will be happy with that result. So that run rate creeping towards 11. It's now 10.62. And they know it in the crowd. Those green faces are a little bit pensive.
But this man, Misbah-ul Haq, he can put it into the stands just like Afridi. Took Pakistan to within one shot of winning a T20 World Cup.
Just steadies himself, takes a new fresh guard. Another slow and wants to make pace on it. Once again, just another single. So 6 off this, including 2 wides.
They're not easy to clear the ground here as well, because it's long boundaries. That rate really wouldn't matter, because if Pakistan get to the last over with 10 or 15, even 15 runs, it's still even game.
Hasten to say, you guys, dear Sri Lanka, have got it all to play for. And here we go. He'll keep the strike he wants to. Here he comes. And a real easy one to get 2 off the last ball. 8 off. 2 to go for him. Started beautifully. And of course he gets that bounce, so he loves to be back end of a length. Bowls a wonderful split finger delivery, and he's up against Misbah on 25 and Afridi at the non-striker's end. Now can he be a hero again? He was in Sharjah, but that was 50 overs. Here comes Dilhara, and there goes the whip of Misbah, and he split the 2 men there. Starts the over with a boundary. 100 is up now for Pakistan.
Fernando should not worry about it. He took his chance, it worked for him. Just went across, used his pace, but Dilhara's only mistake was that he gave him length. But from Dilshan's point of view, he couldn't ask for anything better, because 4 overs to go, Fernando's got 2 and Malinga's got 2. 39 runs to defend.
Lovely stroke. Goes through the offside, carves it through cover and gets a boundary. Consecutive, and suddenly the game takes a new twist. And the 2 experienced pros out there come together and say, come on.
Unbelievable shot. Unbelievable power behind it. He went leg side the ball before, this time premeditated, goes through the offside. Plenty of width. Misbah Haq. This is what you know. This is what Pakistanis knew of him before. But Fernando shouldn't worry again, I'm telling you, because the Sri Lankans, they only need 1 wicket here.
Well, that's why I'd like to see a bit of spin. Take some pace off the ball. Oh, the little shimmy to the leg, and it'll bring Boom Boom on strike, much to the delight of the crowd, who start to get out of their seats and wave their flags. 34 from 21. Long on. Thinking about long off yet. Long off's going to start to go back, so there'll be lots of arm waving by Dilshan. He's going to have to get fine leg up. Here comes Malinga. He's coming up to fine leg on the 30-metre circle, because he wants mid-off back as well. Good move, because he knows he likes to go straight, but tuck him up and get it into the body. He was out here the other night with a bouncer. Lovely bit of bowling. Change of pace, no run.
It's that time of the game when every ball will make a difference. A dot ball, single. What confidence you need after being put into the hit to the boundary twice. Tremendous shots from Misbah Haq, yet to trust what works for you. Got to hold his nerve. Stick to his skill.
He can't get another single. It's goal. It's going to be tight. They're going to go upstairs. They have to. They take an overthrow, and umpire Hayder asks for the replay.
I think Dilshan's done it again. He knew he had to go for the kill, because this wicket is very important. No run there at all, and he doesn't slide his bat in. It's in the air. Very close, Danny.
I think just in the frame there, where the bail has to be up in the air, and there. Oh, is this in the air though? Is the blade in the air?
He's not sliding it in.
Right, enough. You see when you look at that for the umpire, the third ump upstairs, is there a shadow enough to say that's along the ground, and he slid it in? This will be the better angle. Ooh, it's tight. I reckon he's just in. You've got to give the benefit of the doubt, and that extra frame that rolls on there. He's saying that's in the air on the ground. That's the one they're going to show from there. Well, you're going to give the benefit of the doubt to the batter. That's in. Bale comes up. That next frame that goes on is the one you've got to go with, the one that the ump's got to go with. Upstairs, umpire Raza has said not out, much to the delight of this crowd.
Well, he's conceded 1 run, but he had to go for that. These are chances you need to take at this stage. If you can pick up these wickets, the game immediately turns into your favour. Unfortunate, but Dilshan did what he needed to do.
Umpire Shahzab Raza, it's the third match official upstairs from Pakistan. So benefit of the doubt to the showman. Freedy survives. Misbah with the last ball of the 17th. And it's a low full toss, and it races away for a boundary. Great over for the home side. 14 from it. It's 1-13 for 4. That little yellow worm starting to climb for Pakistan, coming back into it. Sri Lanka were 130 for 4 at exactly this point. 29 from 3. Now you may as well say 10 and over. From 3 overs left, but with the big guns in. Misbah and Afridi. It's Afridi on strike. And that's a horrible delivery to start with. They could do with a win here, Sri Lanka. A nice little bit of positive from this tour to go home with a bit of a win.
It'll be nice, as Afridi put it. A happy ending. That's what Afridi wanted. But the Sri Lankans could do with it.
Well, they sure could. Fairy tale stuff would be nice for Sri Lanka. Only posted for 141. Here's another one, and a turn and throw. Good stuff. So some good energy in the field from Sri Lanka in the circle.
It's not gone well for Malinga as yet. But knowing him, he will believe. He knows it's a matter of delivering a couple of blows. And he looked for that all the while. That's why he's special.
Misbah striking at 118. 38 from 32. 6 and 3 boundaries. He'd love another one right now. That's nicely bowled. Didn't get all of it. They'll come back for 2. Here comes Afridi. And comfortable.
Doesn't matter. Sri Lanka should look to get to that last over with over 10 runs required. Lasit Malinga bowling that. You've got to back Malinga to make sure the boundaries don't go, and try and keep as many runs as possible. You have to play to the end. Still a long way to go in this match.
Oh, sure is. And a lot can happen in 3 or 4 deliveries in T20. Class stuff from one of the great finishers at the death. Lasit Malinga gets it spot on.
Finishers everywhere, Danny. You'd ideally like Malinga to be bowling the last over, and if you're a batting side, Afridi and Misbah at the wicket, doesn't get better than that.
Now you put it so eloquently. These two need to see them home. Knock over Misbah now, and suddenly the whole complexion changes with Sri Lanka feeling that much better, that much more secure. Got to get the skipper out. Another Yorker and another single.
But the big over is the 19th. It will be Dilhar or Fernando who will be bowling that. And that's where he needs a good over. 7 runs, 8 runs maybe. Give Malinga a maximum chance. Just break it down to little sectors and you'll see which over will matter here or which ball. Malinga got 2 more. You have to stay away from that boundary ball. It's on the pads. Afridi still not trying to take them on though.